I had to describe my experience on this tour, my whole experience in one or two words, I would say life-changing. So who is Angud? A man that loves adventure, loves pushing boundaries, wanted to explore. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm 33 years old. I've never been married. I was close to getting married, and I'm happy I didn't, because I got a chance to come down on the tour with AFA. So the decisive moment, that decisive key pinnacle moment where I decided to use AFA to search for my long-term, my ideal woman, would probably be two things. Number one was, I'm actually Indian and Sri Lankan, and I was actually really close to getting an arranged marriage, and my heart wasn't in it. So, in our culture, arranged marriage is big, and I found it very businessy, very transactional. I didn't want to do that, because I wanted love, I wanted romance, I wanted passion, I wanted excitement. I wanted to know that the woman wanted me for me. So I reached out to AFA because the footage was really good. There were so many happy clients online. If you Google AFA in YouTube, you see a lot of happy men with genuine, beautiful women with great attitudes. So that definitely made me feel good, because I didn't want something transactional. I wanted to avoid that. So that was number one. And number two was, I didn't want to make excuses. I knew the Philippines was far, and it was a far trip. The money didn't matter, even though it was a bit pricey. It was a life experience. It was a life-altering experience. My uncle passed away suddenly, and when that happened, he died suddenly of a heart attack at 53. You realize that time is really important, and you should do the things that you want to do now. So that's what it was. I didn't wait. I packed my bags, I booked my ticket, I booked my tour, and I took a chance, and I'm really happy I did. I read testimonials online. I read a lot of reports. I'm the kind of guy that will always do my research. I'm a smart guy. I'm not going to walk into something blind. I did my homework on them. 27 years they were operational. Called the head office in Phoenix. They took my calls. They answered my questions. So I had a measure of confidence before I came, because it could be scary for men in the West to make that decision to pay that money and make that trip. But the customer service was great. The YouTube videos were strong. The testimonials were real. So if other men were doing it and finding success, then why wouldn't I be able to find that, right? So that's how I found out about AFA. I love Filipino women. I find them incredibly beautiful. I think they're down to earth, they're humble. And I felt that what really motivated me to do this tour was the prospect of meeting, a lot of quality women, and knowing that AFA is screening them to a certain degree. It gives a foreigner like me, a guy from the West, a measure of confidence that you're not meeting some random person off the street. And I think that's important, because when you're coming to a foreign country, you want to know that the women are vetted, screened to some degree, and that AFA does know a little bit about their profiles and their background. I like that. It makes me feel secure. I wanted to take the chance and do it, and like I said, I didn't know what I was going to get until I showed up. It was a little bit of a risk, but it was well worth it. So that's what sold me, just a successful track record and the possibility of meeting so many beautiful, amazing women over the course of one or two socials. So where else can you get that? You can't get that anywhere else. You have to show up, and all you have to do is walk into a room, and you're being introduced to 200, 100 plus beautiful women in one night. So if you're a single man and you're looking for the right girl, what else can you ask for? There's something unique about Filipino women. Specifically, they're loyal, they're loving, they're caring, they've got strong, old-fashioned values, and not in a bad way, in a good way, in a sense that we want to keep the home strong. We want to build with you, we care about you. So, and they're gorgeous. I can't their attitude is so great, they're humble, they're hardworking, they understand the value of money, they'll struggle and build with you. And they're in it for the right reasons. They're genuine. And I think a lot of men today have a tough time meeting genuine women. The Filipino women that I've met have been phenomenal. They've been genuine, they wear their heart in their sleeve, they tell you how they feel. What else can you ask for? It's as a man, what else can you really ask for, right? So I'm happy with the women I've met so far. You're in the lobby or the outer lobby. You have a drink in your hand, you got a beautiful girl in your hand who escorts you, and other women will escort the other men on the tour into the grand ballroom or the grand lobby room. And when you walk in, you're literally blown away. Like, you're greeted by about 120 to 130, absolutely beautiful women who are just happy to see you, who are genuine, who are seriously looking for the right man. And when there's 15 or 20 guys and close to 120 women, beautiful women as well, I have a tough time imagining a lot of men experiencing that. I've never experienced that. It's fun. You walk in, there's interactive, icebreakers, there's great dinner, there's table hopping where you can actually meet all the women over the course of the night and pick the ones that you want to get to know. There's interactive games towards the end to kind of further break the ice and have that playful, flirty banter with the girls that you really like. And then there's follow-up after. And the buddies, everybody on the tour, all the men have buddies. And the buddies are great at connecting the women that you like with yourself. And they follow up and they make things happen really quickly. So it's not just, hey, show up to the social and you're on your own. There's ongoing support. You have the buddies. They document who you like. They follow up with the girls. They get you in touch. They set you up on dates. So it's a one-stop shop, and all you have to do is show up. Like, everything else is provided and taken care for. So it's wonderful. If you're on the fence and you're a man sitting at home considering it, you got to get up and do this thing. Do the tour. You're going to meet beautiful girls. You're going to meet girls that actually like you for you. They have wonderful attitudes. They're not entitled. They have pure hearts. They love with passion. And you'll meet, and above and beyond the women, you'll see beautiful places. You'll see mountaintops. You'll see temples. Like, that's the other thing about AFA. It's not just meeting pretty girls and with good attitudes. It's seeing things that you would never see on your own. It's organizing trips to different temples, to different places, to mountaintops, to Bohol, to islands. You'll meet beautiful girls that you actually connect with, who like you for you, and you'll see beauty that many of us, and I'll speak for myself, haven't seen. So it's a no-brainer.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at foreignaffair.net.